Richard up top. Hauser had a great regular season, had a great series against Miami. That's got to feel good for Hauser. It's a two-pointer, but able to knock it down. 6 points, make that 8 points off the bench. Hardy's getting up his shots and knocks down another. Well, Hardy 13 points and
shit faking with the tool. Saying I'm a menace, I be breaking. What's going on, everybody, man? You already know what it is. It's your boy Cool Money Ace, man. We right here on the 80 Degrees and Palm Trees podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Keep showing love for more content and music and videos and everything, man, we got going on. So, as y'all know, because we just gonna jump right into it, man. NBA Finals, get right into it. Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks. Let me know in the comments who you got winning, and 7, 6, 5, whatever, man. Because we down one game. Boston Celtics won, of course, like I've been telling people. We just gonna keep it 100, man. To me, and I know everybody got their own opinions and everybody got what they think. Me personally, I think Celtics just got more, bro. Celtics really got more. Like, when you really look as a team, Celtics got more. And I feel like the Celtics got more people that might be more consistent, to be honest. If we being real, let's be real. I think they got more people that's more consistent. Dallas, I don't want to call it a fluke because they did get through Minnesota, but I feel like a lot of people just felt like, oh, they're going to win. But no, Minnesota was really a squad too. Let's really talk sports. Let's really talk basketball. If you look at Minnesota, granted, Rudy Gobert just don't know what he want to do, when he want to do it. That's a whole nother topic. But 7-footers, Ant-Man, and all that, man, they had people off the bench that was decent. I feel like they should have won that. Dallas, I feel like everybody just kind of looking at Luka and Kyrie because they can really go off. So people using that as they can go off anytime. That's right. They can go off anytime, but them together, they look at the one game they had to beat Minnesota, but they both had to have 30 each. They got bench players, but if you really look at them, they ain't really got players that's stepping up. Like, we ain't seen nothing from Hardaway, the Hardy dude here and there. They got people that show flashes to me from what I see. Boston overall, to me, just got a team and that Brown. Because, of course, people looking at Brown and Tatum and then Kyrie and Luka. But people, like I said, the main thing of this series is going to be bench play and role players. Like any series, to be honest, man, you got to look at, what bench players is doing what role players is doing what people is stepping up to the bench, what people is coming off the bench and stepping up, what people is going hard when they need to, knocking down shots when they need to. That's what matters. So we know Kyrie gonna get his, Luka gonna get his, Tatum gonna get his, Brown gonna get his. We know the ones who gonna get theirs. You know what I'm saying? We kind of know who gonna get their points. We kind of know who gonna do the damn thing. But we talking 7-game series, man. Now, granted, you could throw Dallas in there 1, 2, 3 games, maybe. I'm not gonna push it. Like I said, I feel like Boston just got more to where the team that's gonna win is the team where the 2 stars ain't really getting off or doing as great. Their bench is gonna step in. So you got all these people on TV and all these podcasters and all these so-called fans talking about, well, Mavs, Kyrie and Luka. Granted, if that's your favorite team, cool, but you have to be a basketball fan and look at what the Celtics have too. Like, you can't just say Tatum and Brown. Cool, we got it. No, because we've seen them year after year make it and then, melt down or lose or not play good together, But if you look at the bench, Derek White, Horford, Pritchard, You got all of them. You know, you got some shooters. They got real shooters on the team. They got people that can come off the bench, uh, be a rim protector, everything. So when you watch that first game, I said, man, I feel like Boston got this. You know, Boston kind of been waiting to. They got rest, unlike Dallas. Dallas ain't get too much rest for real, for real. But also not an excuse because we know they can turn it up when they really want to. You see, they almost came back. They almost came back. For you Dallas fans, they almost came back. You know what I'm saying? You had a few people kind of step up, PJ. But yeah, that's the thing about series, man. You got people that'll step up, but you got people that will disappear too. You got people that will disappear in these series quick, real quick. And it's crazy because in the NBA Finals, can't really disappear, man. Play a role, can't be heroic, can't be the one that think you're gonna do everything. You just can't, man. So we gonna see how this series goes. Um, Shout out to Gilbert Arenas and them, Gil's Arena, Brandon, Kenyon, Rashad, and everybody who comes on the show. Love the show, but it's like Rashad said the other day about switching and doing certain stuff, man. You can't just think Dallas was going to come out and just blow them out because they fresh off wins. You can't think Dallas was just going to come out and blow them up because you got Luka and Kyrie. Now, granted, Celtics could have did more to kind of stop those guys because they did start to go off. We saw it. They started to go off. They could have came back. But like I said, overall, we know in a 7-game series, it's just going to be the better team, man. Who got the better role players showing up? Who got the better role players doing their thing, acting out, hitting threes, going crazy? So this is definitely going to be a good series. Just continue to watch, continue to hope that we get good basketball. You know, sometimes in those other series, some of the calls was just crazy and ridiculous, but it's NBA Finals. You know, they ain't gonna catch every call, they ain't gonna make every call. You feel me? But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Like I said, I got Boston in about 6. If it goes to 7, Boston is 7, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll get there. Like I said, you got look at the way Brown played, man. Look at how Tatum came out. A little rough, little rugged, but he started hitting threes. Pritchard hit a few. You got Al Horford, you know, down there doing this thing, which he trying to get a ring for sure. Shout out to Al, man. Big Al been around for a minute, early 2000s type. So it's just gonna be so good, man. Because I know everybody want Luka to get his first ring. You know they pushing the overseas narrative over here. You know if you're good, you're good. The boy been professional since 13. Kyrie to get another one without LeBron. We know about that narrative. Porzingis to get one just to shut up Mavericks people. Tatum and Brown for sure. Because if they don't get it, we don't know what's going on. We really don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's next. They have to get it done. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's saying this. I'm sure there's people all around, podcasters, entertainers, sports media, even football players. You know, y'all got to get it done. Y'all been there uh, a few years now, and y'all don't finish the job. So we know this year y'all got to get it done, man. So we gonna see how it go. Looking forward to a beautiful series, tough series, um, great series in the NBA, which we needed, man. So hey, do me a favor, like this video, hit subscribe, and we're gonna have more for y'all, man. Appreciate it.